If you're getting ready for Module 2 of the PECT Pre-K-4 exam, then you're in the right place. My name's Olivia, and I'm a test prep expert with Study.com. Welcome to Everything Teacher. Today, I'm going to explain a little bit about Module 2 of the PECT Pre-K-4 exam, then go over a few authentic practice questions to help you prepare. By the end of this video, you'll know what to expect on your exam, and hopefully you'll feel a lot more confident about passing. So, Module 2 of the Pre-K-4 Pennsylvania Educator Certification Test focuses on two sub-areas, language and literacy development, and social studies, arts, and humanities. You'll have 75 minutes to answer 45 multiple-choice questions. Today, we're focusing on Sub-Area 1, Language and Literacy Development, which accounts for 66% of the test. It's all about assessing your ability to help young minds develop reading and writing skills, which are the foundation of early childhood education. You need to show that you have what it takes to foster language acquisition. But it's about more than knowing the difference between phonemes and morphemes. It's also about understanding important instruction and classroom strategies. Now, let's get you ready for Sub-Area 1 by looking at a few example questions together. Alright, here we go. A pre-K student writes the word phone instead of phone. This is an example of A, correct spelling, B, inventive spelling, C, phonemic awareness, or D, incorrect phonics. Well, I think it's safe to say that the spelling isn't correct, so let's start by marking off answer A and going from there. We can also safely cross off answer D because the student has their phonics right. They know that there's a F sound in phone, and the letter F makes the F sound. And that leads us directly to the correct answer, B. Inventive spelling is a common occurrence in early literacy when children try to spell words based on their understanding of phonetic sounds. The student is attempting to represent the sounds they hear. They are showing phonemic awareness, or the ability to hear and identify the individual sounds that make up words, but we know that B is the best answer because the question itself is focused on spelling. Let's look at another question. Which of the following sentences is a compound sentence? A, the dog barked loudly. B, the children played while the teacher watched. C, I wanted to go outside, but it started to rain. D, running fast, the boy reached the end of the hall. To tackle this type of question, I recommend rephasing the question a little. We know what a compound sentence is, so let's ask this way. Which of these sentences contains at least two independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction or semicolon? Choice A is just one independent clause. Choice B is tricky because there are two parts that might stand alone in other sentences. The children played, the teacher watched. But while is a subordinating conjunction, not a coordinating one, making the second half of the sentence a dependent clause. And don't let the comma in option D throw you off. What we have here is a participle phrase, and thank goodness it's not dangling. Option C is the only answer that meets our definition of a compound sentence. Moving on. A pre-K teacher gives a two-step direction. Pick up your crayons and put them in your cubby. One student consistently picks up the crayons but does not complete the second step. Which is the most appropriate intervention? A, ask another student to model the task. B, use a visual schedule for the student. C, give the student more time before repeating the direction. Or D, break the direction into two parts and give them one at a time. You'll see plenty of teaching strategy-based questions like this on the exam, and you'll have to think like a teacher to choose the correct answer. Here, D is the best option. Young children may struggle with processing multiple instructions at once, especially if they have difficulty with auditory comprehension or attention. If those issues are the root of the problem, then repeating yourself or creating a schedule probably won't help. As for option A, comparing student behavior or ability isn't the right choice. But by breaking the direction into two separate steps, you can ensure the student can successfully complete the first task before moving on to the second. Here's another question. Which activity most directly supports the development of syntactic complexity in pre-K children's speech? A, encouraging children to describe their drawings. B, asking yes or no questions. C, having students recite the alphabet. Or D, playing a matching card game. Here, the key word is syntactic complexity. This refers to developing longer, more structured sentences with varied grammar. Only one option supports this, option A. Options B through C don't require complex syntax at all. Yes and no are just two words. Reciting the alphabet doesn't have any words, and you can play a matching card game without speaking at all. When children describe their drawings, they naturally use expanded sentence structures, including adjectives, verbs, and prepositions. This promotes rich language development by encouraging them to express ideas in complete sentences. Great job on those example questions. By taking this time to study now, you're doing so much to make test day easier. For more practice, check out our PECT Pre-K-4 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our PECT Pre-K-4 Language and Literacy Development Test Prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest PECT test updates. And please, leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy studying!